Everything in this here universe, it all has significance, right? It's not a such thing as a coincidence. Sometimes we may look at things and say, oh, that don't make, that's something so small. But there's meaning and purpose behind it. Right now, I am reading Working with the Lord with Raymond Howell, The 11 Forgotten Laws. And this is what he says about business. For example, in our business world, we hear about the psychology of salesmanship, service credit, free deliveries, expert advisors, and every other aid conceivable that will help us find the right pots and pans for the kitchen, the proper style and a color of a crib for the nursery, the chair for the fireplace, and the accessories that are so necessary to show off the living room effectively. In fact, there is one business house that advertises, we have everything under the sun. So no matter what you need, you can find it there. This is good business, you say, and the department has no business is good as long as they use this law. So even in business, they are using laws, okay, the laws of this here universe. Now, why do you suppose they keep the doors wide open in the stores where you shop? Certainly, it is not to let fresh air in. It is to let prosperity come into them without even having to swing open the doors. Have you ever noticed the number of people who walk through an open door in comparison to the number who open a door? Have you ever wondered why stores like $5, $10, and 25 cents to $1 stores prefer to use the basement instead of a second floor? It is easier for people to walk down. Listen to this. To walk downstairs than to climb up. Of course, they eventually walk up the stairs when they come out, but it is the first door of the people that directs them to go down. You will note that this psychology is used freely in any large business. They often employ men and women to study ways and means to interest and attract customers. They study the law of non-resistance in the simple ways it can be used upon the public. These laws, and I recommend this book, these laws that people may say, oh, well, I don't know the laws of this here universe. There's still not an excuse. The laws of the universe isn't going to give you, an easier life because of your ignorance. It is for you to study. You have to study.